Cool. All right. Also, wanted to ask you, you and I have been working together for a while. You mentioned starting the practice back in 2019 as an associate, and obviously we were working with the former owner at that time, right? She was a client of ours, and then you became a client when you purchased the practice in February 2020. I remember those conversations very well. Me and you having it like right after everything went down, right? It was a very interesting time. And so, but yeah, you've been working with UCM now for, yourself and your own ownership of the practice now, like you said, for whatever it's been, 6-7 years, right? And so I'd love for you to just share, what's it been like working with UCM and for anybody out there that's listening.
Yeah. So it was one great that the office was already using upper cervical marketing, and I saw how well it was working for the previous owner. Like I could see her statistics and how many new patients were coming in, like from the marketing and everything that you guys were doing. So it was a no-brainer for me to continue. And so when I took over the practice, we just kind of, kept the membership going under my ownership, and it's been really great. Like over the years, I loved, not that we've necessarily changed too much, but we have just done some different things, like played around with how much ad spend I'm spending and seeing what the lead results were. And I'd love to just kind of share some numbers because I have no idea what other offices do, but I remember like we were doing kind of the bare minimum. I think I was spending like $500 a month on ads. And I think you guys were doing Google, Facebook, maybe Instagram, or maybe just the first two at first. And then I was like, I'm kind of like, what would it look like to get more leads, or like what would happen if we just doubled this? Which, in my early years of owning the practice, that was kind of scary to increase how much I was spending because, I wanted to save money and I wanted to make sure I could cover my overhead during COVID. Right. But anyways, we kind of, you guys worked with me and kind of played around with my ad spend, and now we doubled it, and it was kind of wild, like how, just doubling it more than doubled the amount of leads, which is pretty cool. So, just working with you guys and having someone to do all of my ads, even sending out emails to the email list. But one thing we're not great about is sending you guys videos to post, but you guys are great at doing your part on that. I'm not great at doing my part on it. But it is nice when my office and I are on it, like we do send in doctor videos, or we'll send in patient testimonials, and then you guys make the videos look nice and professional, get it out on our social media, which I love because I don't like doing any of that. And then, it's honestly been great. Like, I feel like every year, also even just talking about the quality of leads. So we've played around, like being in San Diego County, we've even worked with your team on, okay, what zip codes do we want to target potentially? Like where are ideal clients located, and like what zip code are they in? And just doing that. And so I feel like over time we've really refined and got the quality of our leads to be better. I also really appreciate, we do like a monthly check-in. I used to do it with Dr. Davis, but good for you for delegating and growing your team so you don't have to do those anymore. Now we meet with Tony Hook and Gabriella every month, and they've been great. Like they're just eager to help us with anything and everything. Like if we need a flyer made, if we want to, even just coming up with ideas, like they helped us to come up with a holiday raffle idea the end of this year, which we had never done, made us a beautiful flyer for it. So just like having outside help with some marketing tools has been really beneficial. So I've really enjoyed my time with working with you guys. And like I said, I other than utilizing you guys, and my only other marketing thing I do externally is host a provider night every other month in my office. But between utilizing your marketing and doing that, I don't really have to do any other marketing for my practice, which is great, because being a mom, like I don't want to go to a bunch of events. I don't want to go a bunch of networking things. Just not really the season of life that I'm in right now. I want to go see my patients, and then I want to come home to my family. So you guys have really like set us up for success where I don't have to do a lot of other marketing, which is amazing.
Awesome. Well, I love that. And, I've really appreciated, your partnership as we've been working with you and your practice. I mean, our heart is for your practice to grow, right? And I hope that has come through of all the years of us working together, and it's exciting to be able to see that with you, and being able to see the steady stream of high quality new patients, especially because we're close to each other. We're both enjoying this beautiful January Southern California weather right now, but it's been cool to see your practice be a blessing to this community and be able to impact people in this community, and us be able to see that directly here where I live as well. And so it's awesome to have you here, and it's awesome that we've been able to partner with you for so many years.
Yeah, thank you. And just to mention, for people who may not utilize your services yet, I know you guys have an associate placing, which I'm also currently looking into. Like, it's really cool to see how your guys' company has grown, and now you're trying to help other upper cervical providers, like we talked about, get good quality associates, and find the right fit for offices, which can be a challenge. And so I love that your company can be used as as a tool for that. And I know you guys have a couple other really exciting offerings coming up too that we're working on together. So I'm excited to see how those go. If you want me to touch on that at another point, I will.
Sure. We're doing some beta testing on the back end and helping doctors to book leads and things like that as well. Something that is another sticking point, because what we're always looking for as a company, right, is we're looking for what is going to help upper cervical practices grow. Right? Like that's what we're always looking at. How can we help you grow? How can we help you, and as you mentioned, a major sticking point for a lot of practices is associate recruitment, right? Is getting, like, when you need a doctor in your practice, there's not anything else you can do to grow your practice. Like that's it. Like there's only so many hours in the day. There's only so many patients you can see. And, in order to place an associate in a practice it's a must to continue to grow a practice, right? And so that's a linchpin that we're really working on, and we're investing in it this year more and more and more to get it really dialed in and locked in. And I love that you guys are doing your blood residency program too, because it's all the same heart. And that's why I had you on here for this. Like, I don't see anyone else who's trying to do anything that we're trying to do as competitors. I see you all part of the same mission, which is to grow upper cervical chiropractic, right? Like, grow upper cervical chiropractic. Let's grow it. We want more and more of these practices in these communities, because there's nothing else better in healthcare, right? Like, this is it, right? And so yes, let's grow it every possible way we can. So we're always looking for ways. How can we get those pain points for doctors to be able to go from where they are to the next stage of growth? How can we, later in this year, we're going to be working on an additional location program as well. So not just associate recruitment, but additional locations. If you've got a great single location practice, you want to go to 2 locations, getting best practices for that for you. So just continuing to look for ways, how can we help upper cervical practices grow? So thank you so much